I want to return to that alarming UN climate report we mentioned earlier, the one many shared a link about on Twitter or Facebook, then promptly forgot.
Scientists basically published an obituary for the Earth this week, and people were like, yeah, but what does Taylor Swift think about it?
Yeah, that one. The report captivated the country for about as long as it takes to say storm of the century. And to be fair, it was 700 pages of complicated scientific jargon rife with unwieldy stats about carbon pricing, greenhouse emissions, and ambient persuasive technology, whatever that is. In the end, with all the climate ease, it was hard to understand what any of it actually meant for real people. But maybe this will help. Video of diners in Venice sitting down for a nice slice of pizza, knee-deep in floodwater. It's basically a visual snapshot of that UN report, because while there's always been flooding in Venice, this is the worst they've seen in over a decade, the result of a storm that killed 11 people and left nearly 3/4 of the city underwater. But if I'm still not getting your attention, take a look at this. The damage left behind after one of the strongest typhoons ever recorded just blew through the northern Mariana Islands, a U.S. territory. Yet another of those 1,000-year storms, now frequent and more deadly as a result of climate change. And as we heard before, scientists say it won't get any better anytime soon. But even if that doesn't get you moving, think of the animals. A new report from the World Wildlife Fund says that since 1970, exploding human consumption and a changing climate have killed more than half the world's wildlife population. More than half. And population loss is slowly affecting the rest of the planet, disrupting food chains, threatening the supply of things we eat and drink every day, like almonds, strawberries, chocolate, and coffee. That's right, coffee. Now I have your attention. Millennials, I'm talking to you. Because despite all of this, the director of the World Wildlife Fund is hopeful.
This generation is probably the first one that is understanding the impact, have the data, the figures, the information about the impact we are having on nature. The young generation, the millennials, is the generation that is able to actually change our relationship with the planet.
Millennials and the rest of us, for that matter, let's prove him right. We have to be the generations that change our relationship with the planet, because unless we do, we won't have that many generations left.